So, Marcus, if I may come to you, first of all, can I just say how proud we are of you? I mean, you are a national treasure. We all just love Marcus. So
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure to be talking to you today. So now you came to reading relatively late, around the age of 17, and discovering your passion for books then. Can you talk about how that changed your outlook of life and why you now feel this is so important to offer kids the opportunity to fall in love with books at an earlier age than even you?
Yeah, for me being in sports, I just knew that my life could change very, very quickly. And if I wasn't like mature enough or, at a certain level in my own head, then it makes stuff like fame and bits like that even more difficult to cope with. So, yeah, I got a book passed to me by a psychologist. That was the first book I ever read, and just from them, really, I just started learning that through books you can grow yourself in whichever way you want. And for me, as the type of person I am, rather than somebody keep telling me to do this and do that, books allowed me to just do it my own way. And I feel like once I learned that about myself, I just never really stopped. I always enjoy reading, and it's not necessarily things to do with sports. It can be to do with anything. And as long as I feel like I'm learning and I'm taking my mind somewhere where it's not quite been before, I feel like as a person I'm still growing and developing. And the main reason why I started passing this message on to the younger generation is because I want them to feel the same thing that I felt at an earlier stage, really, and just give them a head start in whatever it is that they're going to end up doing. And yeah, for me, it's a journey that's still ongoing, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it every day, and I'm learning new things. So yeah, I just fell in love with reading from that, really.
Fantastic. And I'm impressed you find the time with training as well.
No, but you know what? You're either training or playing games or traveling. But then other than that, you're usually just resting. Your body's gets quite tired throughout the year. And yeah, for me, when your body's tired, it's important to keep mentally ticking over. And
Yeah.
for me, books is definitely a way of doing that.